Hello everybody, welcome back. I am the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be playing some more League of Legends. In the last episode, we played as Zyra, just to try her out again in sort of this new 6.12 environment. I've been hearing that she was very strong. I must say that I'm disappointed after playing her one game though. So I haven't given her a bunch of chance. I'll practice her some more normals and just see, but I give a pretty thorough explanation about why I think it's challenging in this meta, perhaps particularly at lower elo. I mean, I feel like that game, I didn't look at what people's rankings were, but I feel like that was probably a silver average elo. And I don't think she's good there for sure. And the reason is she doesn't have reliable escape. She can't peel very well for your AD carry. People get out of position a lot in lower elos. They get out of position even in Platinum and Diamond a lot. I mean, I was out of position a couple of times there for sure in that video. But she doesn't have a lot of forgiveness, and I'll go ahead and queue up here, but she doesn't have a lot of forgiveness if you make mistakes or if your teammates make mistakes, and she doesn't do nearly as much damage as she used to. I talked last time about how I played 400 Zyra games in Season 3, I got to Platinum 1, I almost got to Diamond, and Zyra's whole identity is that she could blow people up. If you hit them with an E root, especially if you had an ultimate, they were dead, like 100% in lane, they're done. And it just doesn't feel like that anymore, and her roots and her ultimate don't stun people for nearly as long as they used to. The width on her E is much narrower than it was back then. Just her overall damage output was very disappointing. I understand she gets a lot of plants around her, but that's very random, and that can actually be pretty bad as well, because in lane, those plants are going to make it harder for your AD carry to actually hit CS. So that's another downfall. It was already hard enough when there were only 2 plants. Your AD carry on average would get a little bit less CS if you had a Zyra as a support, but it was worth the risk because she could actually get you kills in lane. And she just had a really good team fight, and I think back then it was a lot more about team fights. Champions weren't quite as mobile. It was just a good team fight environment. So just go watch that video if you're interested in checking out a Zyra game. But my initial reaction is that she's not as strong as people think she is. And this is coming from someone who played 400 games of Zyra as a Platinum support. Now, yes, I was rusty, and I said that I haven't played in a month and a half consistently this season. I've been playing a lot of Warhammer, and I had to take care of a bunch of stuff at the end of the semester, grading a bunch of essays, meeting with students in my office, things like that. So I just kind of, since the beginning of May, really, I haven't really played consistently. So I made a run over spring break. I got to Platinum 1 again, I think 34 LP, and then I just fell back down to Platinum 4 and just decided I would just give it a break a little bit. But now I'm starting to come back in, so definitely keep coming back, watch these videos if you want an in-depth, on-the-spot analysis of how to support, or my thought process when I support. So maybe you can apply some of these thoughts to your own game. So the problem here is I'm first pick, and that means I don't have a lot of flexibility because I have to pick something that's going to be good into most compositions. And usually that would have been Alistar, but they just nerfed Alistar a lot. I think Alistar is still probably really good, but he can't tower dive as much, and you just have to pop your ult a lot earlier. But I also don't know what our AD carry is going to pick. I can see what he picks. Oh, I can't see actually because I have to pick first now. I forgot about that. I could do Nami. I kind of want to try out Nami. This is ranked. The last game that I played was normal. I don't really care if it's ranked that much, honestly. I'm already kind of low. I think I'm just going to go for Nami. Also have, in Season 4, I played about 400 Nami games. Usually in past seasons, I've just found like who the support is that I like to play that I think is really strong and in most matchups, and then I just play them all the time. I think it's really good to just, if you can, play just a handful of champions if you can find that one champion that's not picked a lot, is not banned a lot, and is really strong into a lot of different matchups, you should play that champion a lot. And that was Nami, it was Zyra in Season 2. I had like 700 Rumble games. I played a lot in Season 2. I wasn't really playing a lot of other video games. And I think that was when I was out of school. I can't remember. No, that might have been when I was my master's and I was working on, working in quotes on my master's thesis when I was doing a lot of procrastinating. But anyways, so Thresh. Thresh is actually really good. Nami's a very good matchup into Thresh. You can harass. He doesn't have a good time harassing you back. So Thresh was actually really popular in both of those metas when Zyra and Nami were both really strong. Okay, let's go ahead and switch this before I forget. So I want to go for probably my Janna page. Yeah, we want a little bit of extra healing. All this stuff. This is pretty standard, pretty good. And then I have like 10 different rune pages for supports, or maybe more. Maybe I have like 15. I have a lot. But I just looked over my Nami page. I think this is fine. It's dual pin reds, armor, a little bit of ability power, a little bit of mana regen and health. So I think that's pretty good for this matchup. We have a Caitlyn, so she's probably not going to have a lot of kill pressure. They have a Darius that I'll probably need to exhaust later in the game. I'm just thinking if I want to exhaust or ignite. There's not a huge number of assassins. He's probably going to be tank. I think I'll go ignite, actually. A little more kill pressure. They don't have anyone that I'm going to be able to touch, probably, that I'm going to need to exhaust. I mean, like I said, Darius is important, but I think I'm just going to go with ignite for just a little more lane pressure. Now, Caitlyn doesn't have a ton of kill pressure early. Like, if this was a Lucian or something, it would automatically be ignite, but I think this is still pretty good. So Nami's strengths, and I haven't played Nami recently either, but I've been seeing her a lot in Korean streams, especially Wolf on SKT, and you can't always just pick what the Koreans pick because, it's a completely different meta over there. And Zyra is a good example of that. People, if you were to play Zyra in Korea in a professional game, people are not going to get out of position nearly as much as they will in just your standard solo queue game. So a champion like that might be good in professional play where people position a little tighter, but it's not going to be as good in this kind of play. Nami, I think, will be good, and the reason is she's a lane bully. She can just spam a lot of her W and just get a lot of pressure in the lane. She also has kill pressure with her bubble. So what you want to do, I'm going to grab a drink of water real quick here, is you wait until they step up for a CS, and when they do, you can hit them with the bubble. And when you do that, then you should at least be able to get an auto attack, a W, and Caitlyn will hopefully throw a Q their way. If Caitlyn was really on it, she might be able to put a trap on him, but we don't have voice comms. I'm not duo Q with Caitlyn or anything, so that's probably not going to work out. But she can at least throw a Q, I hope, or an auto attack. We'll see. So this should be a slightly higher caliber game. I think that normal game people were silver. The buddy that I'm playing with again is gold 5 right now, so this will probably be gold 1s. So it should be a slightly higher quality game than the Zyra game. Although that was a good game. I mean, there were people on both sides who were making a ton of mistakes. So, alright, I'm going for this. She's really good at harassment. And I'm going to be a little greedy and get the refillable because I'm going to heal naturally, and they don't have a lot of lane pressure with Thresh. They should not have a lot of lane pressure. If they constantly hit hooks on our AD carry, that could be a problem. But anyways, so the pattern with Nami is you want to hit bubbles if you can. Just get a few, hits in there. So I'm just throwing down this.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay, exhaust on Malzahar. Maybe I guess that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know middle that well. But we just want to keep harassing with W. Don't spam it at level 1 because it's not going to be as valuable. But once you start getting to level 3, it can really start ticking up. But we're going to do it a couple of times level 1. Because it heals you, you're okay to go up and get an auto attack in that as well. That's why dual pins are better than just single magic pins with Nami because you can actually auto attack
Minions have spawned.
because you heal yourself. So you really want to leverage that heal and just make sure you get in a couple of auto attacks. Let them hit you a few times. Just trade hits with them so that you get something out of that heal. So ideally you don't want to go up and waste a W if you're at full health. You want to hit them a couple of times, force them to trade with you, and then use the W. The W is not going to help Rengar here that much, and it's very expensive, so I don't want to really use it as a heal on him. I might. Feels like it's a little bit cheaper. We'll go ahead and heal him a little bit. Rengar needs help in the jungle, so we'll heal him a little bit. Let's do this. We just don't get hit by Thresh hooks, and we should be able to bully this lane pretty hard. Okay, so we got a hit on us. So now we're free to use our W. That is very bad. How did he kill somebody at level 1? I guess he got Bush. I don't know. So you don't want to take too much minion aggro, but... See, I am forcing him off of some of this CS, though. Even though I'm not hitting him a lot, he's missing CS. It's partially because of this, so... Okay, see, that was a great trade. So well, I knew he was going up for that CS, you just hit the bubble. I mean, I'll just hit whoever I can. I'd like to hit Varus, but if I can hit Thresh, I'll hit Thresh too. So I'm watching for him to go for the CS. I missed him. Oh, no, I got him. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was really bad. I opened myself up to Thresh. So that was really bad. Yeah, I should have watched that. I didn't think I was going to hit him with the bubble when I was already running away. It's alright. We can heal up. Nami is forgiving. Like I said, Zyra is not. If you mess up a little bit with Nami, you're still going to be okay. We're pushed up a little bit, so we want to be careful with Echo, but Echo doesn't have CC early, so... If he steps up for the CS, I'm going to get him. Okay, we got his heal. I'm gonna go ahead and just go for more harassment. I just want to bully him out. Echo could be coming soon, though. I need this experience, but... Okay, next one that he goes for, I'm gonna ignite. Okay, got him. So yeah, I mean, he has a choice there. Either he doesn't ever get CS, or I'm going to get that kill. So I really hope that Nami that she's back. The problem was the items. So now I think this will be okay. Oh, no. We need to push this. Push this. I always want to make sure it goes into the tower. So I just want to put the E on myself. You can put it on your partner, but sometimes it throws off their CS because they're not used to it. So just hit it down low. It's okay if she misses one or two because he's going to miss a cannon off of this. So that's what we really want. That cannon's so valuable for experience. Okay, so we want this for sure. This, I mean, I could have... It's a little dangerous because I could have gotten Ruby Crystal. I'm getting a little greedy here, but... We'll get Sightstone on the next back. So yeah, Nami's great. So you might ask, well, why did she go out of fashion? Well, the items got really bad. That's what happened, is Miguel's Crucible was awful. I think they've recently buffed it to where it's actually decent now, I'm hoping. Locket wasn't as good because people were playing all AD comps. So Nami is very, very mana hungry. That's the thing about her. So that means that you really need to be able to get mana items early and not have them be total garbage. But now that I think mana items might be okay, or they adjusted her mana cost, I'm not sure what they did. They did a couple of things to her over the last couple of patches. But it was mostly items, is why she went out of the meta, I think, and it made me very sad. This Rengar is doing something very dangerous.
Killing spree. Shut down.
Okay, good. He put wards on the golems, at least. That's going to be helpful. So don't ever put a pink here if you're on our side, because they're going to have wards there at all times. And it's very dangerous to try to ward that also. We know Echo's right there. We just saw him. No, I'm not going to do it. I could try to go for that pink, but our Rengar's really hurt, I think. Or something weird's going on there. I just saw Thresh waste his move, so let's go ahead and get some damage on Varus. Okay, Rengar got out. Good. If I hit another one, he should be dead. Oh, almost. We got his flash. He's going to miss some more CS here. Yeah, we are dominating this guy. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, I don't want to... I need to be careful of that. I'm getting a little greedy here, but... The thing about this is, yes, we want that kill. But even if he stays, he's going to miss CS because he's going to have to play so scared that he's going to miss a lot of CS. So even if we don't kill him, we're still winning. So just keep that in mind. You don't always have to get the kill to win. Caitlyn, we should be zoning him, but Caitlyn wants to go for the kill. That's fine, I guess. If I land one thing on him, he's gone. Yeah, we got him. Oh, get him, Kate. Get him, Kate, baby. Come on. CS, get him. Yes, nice. So I couldn't really explain what was going on there. That's just me having 400 Nami games. I just flashed, ulted, I think sped up Kate with my E, and then just healed myself. We do need to get out of here soon though, because Varus is going to be back. Varus isn't a major threat, but... that's a very bad place to back, because now he's going to interrupt it. Yeah, so I've got to stay or she's going to die. I mean, we can stay. Now Thresh has to back. That means I can get his pink. I don't want to leave her alone, though, because she has no mana. There's a good chance Echo comes back, because he knows my flash is down, too. So I want him to miss the experience, so I'm going to step even further close to him. Nice, so that he misses the experience on that cannon. It's a little dangerous, but I know Thresh is not there. Yeah, you always want to back in a bush. I mean, that's usually common sense, but if you actually want to back, unless you're deliberately trying to bait them into something. I'm going to get a couple of fairy charms here, actually. It's kind of weird. Actually, I'll get... Yep. Well, no, he's going to clear my pink right now, so I need another pink. I probably should have got 2 pinks, but that's okay. So fairy charms by themselves are actually very, very good now. They did buff those a lot. I think they're 125 or something. And they give you the 3 mana regen, which is awesome. You can, I mean, if nothing else, you can sell it back for 88 gold. So you're basically just paying 40 gold for a massive early game mana advantage. So sometimes I would do this with Alistar, just to have extra mana for heals early if it's a really tough lane, or if I just want to try more all-in engages, I can do that. So I want to make sure I get this experience. Now we know he has a pink in that tri-bush, and there's a good chance they could be baiting me over there to try to clear that, because we don't see Varus right now. So I'm just going to tell him to be careful, because I'm going to ward. So I need to be careful with Echo there. So what I'm going to do, this is still on the dangerous side, but I'm going to ward right here, and then I'm going to ward right here. So that should still give us pretty good vision of the area. So you can always try to do that if they have this pinked, and it's just really dangerous to take that pink if you don't know where the jungler is. Now this isn't going to help us if he comes up from right here, but so you can't rely on it totally, but it does help a little bit. Okay, so we're going to come up and help with this dragon. It may not be worth it. It is warded. I don't really particularly like this, but I guess deal with it. Ping people and I just say good job a lot during a game too. I mean, so I think Mobies are the thing again. I'm gonna go ahead and get Mobies. That's another thing, is that Swifties have gone out of style again because I think they nerfed them. So that means that Nami's speed up is even more valuable now. I don't even know what that huge circle... Oh, that was the echo thing. There's so much stuff going on and I'm just so rusty. I didn't even know what that huge circle was, but I just know if there's a huge circle, you get out of it, usually. Except with a couple of exceptions, but... Alright, I want to get this pink. And now, it's a little dangerous, but I just want to start warding a little bit more. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I need to get wards in their jungle. But all my people are back. I don't know where Echo is. This is kind of dangerous too. I know this is not warded though. Just keep in mind whenever you're moving places, like, just think this could actually be warded. What if it is? What's going to happen? Especially places like that are very highly likely warded.
An enemy has been slain.
I missed him. That's alright. He might try to come back and defend this. Yeah, I was gonna think about going up and helping Diana, but if this is pinked, they'll probably try to defend it. Maybe not. No, they're playing very safe. They don't know where Rengar is. May have even been warded where they got him. Ah, dang it, that Thresh Lantern saved him. Okay, that's fine. So I don't know where Mouse is. I don't want to step into that bush, but I do want vision of that area, so. Yeah, we don't want to get baited by Echo's ult. And we knew that Malzahar was coming too. I mean, everybody's coming. Nobody was on the map. We knew that. Or I knew that. But we went 1-for-1. That's fine. This did allow more pressure middle, though. Now that everybody's going middle. They could... Yeah, we need to get back. They could all rotate bottom. There's no pressure top. Darius is just roaming. We could... I don't know. This is very dangerous. Yeah, he got middle though, so that's good. This is pretty dangerous. See, Nami can actually get places. That's the thing. See how much faster she is than Zyra? Speed is so important on a support, like, just to roam, because then if people are out of position or if weird situations develop, which happens a lot, you can actually respond to those. So I want to back here to buy, but... Like, what? I literally just pinged back and saw 4 people there. I just typed 4 mid and he engaged. Oh well, I guess it happens. Malzahar's missing, but we should be able to get this tower, I think. Good, well we got their, oh. Get that, get that, get that. I guess this is fine. I mean, Diane's gonna get middle. I'm out of wards. So, this is dangerous. I mean... Caitlyn's probably gonna die. People just... Okay, she got away, thank God. There's like 4 people going bottom right now. Alright, so what do we get now? I think this is... Let's see what's going on. Okay, so they have pretty spread out kills. Is Locket still pretty good? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get Mikhail's actually. This doesn't get people out of mouths, I don't think, but it does heal. And it does give me a lot of mana, which is nice. I would... Oh, I need to get my upgraded thing this game. There we go. I would like to get another pink also, but I can't do both, and I really just want to have this extra safety. So it can't get people out of mouths. It can get people out of Varus, though, and it can get people out of Echo stun locks. And it just heals people, and it gives me a lot of mana. And it gives me cooldown reduction. I mean, I think it's pretty good still. Like I said, I'm not all the way... I don't exactly know what's in right now in terms of the meta, but... Historically, this has been a very good item on Nami. I mean, I could get something like a Frozen Heart or a Locket. I mean, those are usually the best support items, but... They don't really... Like, their composition's so weird. They don't really have a lot of magic that's doing well. AoE magic. I mean, Malzahar's doing alright. They don't have a lot of auto attackers for Frozen Heart. No, I'm not going to go behind. Nami's not really a flanker. She can roam pretty well, but you don't want to go like flanking people from the back line. Okay, so this is a pretty dangerous point in the game if you're winning, and the reason is people just don't know what to do. And they're just going to get caught a lot. So you have to figure out, how do we win? So you just really have to watch your map and just try to direct people to how they're going to be able to win. And I think our win right now is just get the middle and just get picks, because they're roaming a lot, but this is so dangerous. Like, if Thresh hits any of these, it's probably gonna... It's definitely a kill, and it might be a mid lane or something, so... Nice! Yeah, their Echo just really doesn't know what is he building? He's just so squishy. Echo doesn't really know what's going on, which is nice. Everyone's getting a little bit crazy. I don't know about this. I mean, alright. Why can't I move? Oh, I think I just got Varus. Yeah, people just got stupid. I shouldn't have done that.
An ally has been slain.
I didn't see the Varus thing. Yeah, so it definitely doesn't get him out of the Mal's ult. But, I shouldn't have followed people in there. I should have just cast whatever I could on Graves and then just pinged back like 50 times until people backed up. So I'm gonna go for this item, and then I guess who's getting fed over there? I guess I'm just gonna go for a ZZ. I mean, I know it seems really weird, but our main problem here is that we can't really close out the game, and ZZ helps because it gives extra map pressure. So our top laner does have teleport, it's down, but ZZ is just a really good solo queue item if you just don't particularly need anything else and you just need some more map pressure. Because I can just put a ZZ bot or something like that and then just direct people to go do Baron or something, and then we get that extra pressure. So we should be able to kill this guy. This guy's got too much healing. So we did go 1 for 1. Yeah, we can probably rotate down and get Dragon. I maybe could have killed the Echo before. I don't exactly remember what the situation was. I maybe could have W'd him. I think I was scared of the teleport. I don't really know. I'd have to go back and look. But I feel like I definitely could have. There's some way I could have killed him. Sweep all this up. Can potentially get bottom. Yeah, there's people rotating. We need to be careful here. A lot of people rotating. So they might be rotating over to Kate. So this is the problem, is when everyone gets spread out and then one team is just going to rotate all the time. Yeah, I probably didn't need to use my ult there, but you know what? It's better just to overuse your abilities. I think half the time if it's a really weird, close situation, just use everything. You know, did I need to use Michaelis on myself there? Probably not, but I just wanted to make sure, you know. Well, they have 2 dead. I don't know. Yeah, it was just... I mean, that's like the #1 way to throw the game. I'm sure you guys know that, is to overstay in their base. I mean, what are we going to accomplish? There's 4 people holding 2 towers. We're not going to get that. And the other person's coming up in like 10 seconds. So, what did I say I was getting? ZZ? still think that's a good idea. I'll go ahead and get rid of this. The reason is I just want map pressure. See, now they're getting caught. Just run.
Has been slain.
Some people are just trying to get cute, playing around their jungle. Just everybody overstays and tries to do cute things. Like, just don't do that when it's past, 10 minutes in the game. Like, you can't be off by yourself. And you just have to be thinking, like, constantly, hey, this is probably warded. Like, if I didn't just sweep this or I don't have a pink, it's probably warded. It's just not worth it. If you don't know where they are, chances are they're coming for you right now. So just keep that in mind. Like, I just saw where 4 of them were, so I know they're not in the jungle. But in general, just don't do it. If you don't have wards, just don't do it. Unless you have backup. Even then, it's questionable. Kate's over there like doing wolves or something. Like, Baron's up. They have pressure in the middle. Are we doing this? I guess we are. Okay, they got it. I didn't even think they could kill it that fast, but I forgot Rengar and Graves do it very quickly. It's a little bit dangerous. Yeah, Graves is just, I don't know what Graves is doing, honestly. Let's see, we had Baron, and now 2 people just died. People are just splitting up. Like, there's 0 reason why Kate should be bottom right there. But, that's just what you get on your team. You're just gonna get goofy stuff. We can probably deal with this. Heal him up a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna need the cooldown. So at least we're getting 1 tower out of it, maybe 2. Probably just 1, because Varus is bottom messing around. Malzahar's gonna meet us here, it looks like. But at least we get something out of it. Yeah, we need to just back up and get out of here. Now I guess I'll go and get Frozen Heart. I could get Locket, but I just had 300 for the cloth armor, so why not? Which dragon is it? Okay, whatever. God, I really hope they don't get caught. Everyone always has that instinct, like, oh, I can catch this guy, they're alone, and they're like, oh, I didn't know those people were there. Well, you have to see what you can't see sometimes, and that means don't go into dark places or don't try to solo stuff. Like, really, the teams that win, it's because you play as a team and you win. Like, that's how that works. You need to be leveraging Baron. Like, Graves is up there doing blue right now. I mean, I shouldn't have put the ZZ down there without Graves to back me up. But this doesn't make any sense. Like, why is he top? We have Baron. Like, that Varus does almost no damage. Like, he's not clearing these waves at all. Okay. I have to be careful here. I can kind of bait him. I think this is warded for sure. I'm just going to run around this corner here. Just get this tower. I don't know what's going on over here. They also have a Malzahar, so they're better at picks than we are. Back up, back up. Yeah, you just have to think, like, what am I trying to do also with any strategic game, right? Like, we just got the inhibitor. What else are you going to do? We're not going to get both of those towers with 3 other people up. We don't have a good comp for that, first of all. And second of all, it's just extremely dangerous. We have a good pick comp. We're good at picking people off, but we need to be together to do it. We just have people that are just going off alone way too much. We are getting very strong. And Thresh and Echo are really easy targets for us to kill. But that's way off. Yeah, if I had thrown that a little bit better, we could have had him. I shouldn't have baited her. I should have just told her back. No, he's gone. We need to get this. Oh, the wave's way up there. Oh, we're not going to get it. We're not going to get it.
Quit flopping around.
So Baron's a minute and 24. So I'm just gonna put the ZZ right here. I mean, yeah, it already has super pressure, but whatever, why not? We don't really need it bot, so whatever, that's fine. I can't really see what's going on all around. But yeah, we just get this third one, then just walk it in. I'm just watching Kate the whole time here. Yeah, okay, good. She got a QSS. Save him. So I don't need to go up and hit the tower, I just need to make sure Kate doesn't die. That's my number one priority. Alright, good. Okay, so we can't win them all, but we did pretty good this time. Yes, I do think Nami's back in fashion, very strong. I like the items. I've always loved Nami. I just thought the items in the meta just weren't right. But as you can see, I do like Nami back again. That's a pretty good game for her. We had a pretty smart Kate. She wasn't anything, too overpowered. I don't feel like I got carried by Kate that game. I felt like she was just a good, solid, platinum level player. And I think we were just able to do lots of good things with Nami. She just felt really good. Lots of harass. Now it was Thresh, and historically, like I said, Nami's a very good matchup versus Thresh. But and they did have some people that were feeding really hard. So like this Echo just really didn't know what was going on. But I still think I was just able to make plays that would have really helped. Sorry, it's getting really late. The plays that did really help. Like I felt like I was impactful. I was able to roam around and be in the right place at the right time. I was able to peel. I was able to engage. I was able to do all the things that you want in a really top tier support. So I think this was great. It's notice how different that game was than the Zyra game. So in the Zyra game, I was not able to get to the places where I wanted to get to. I wasn't really able to peel for the AD carry. I wasn't able to apply that much pressure in lane early on because I just didn't have that kill pressure. The CC just didn't last as long. I mean, a Nami bubble plus an auto attack plus a W it feels like that's almost as much damage as a Zyra with an E and 2 plants on him. Like, honestly, it feels like about as much damage. And that just shouldn't happen. Like, Zyra should do way more because Nami also has a heal. Nami's faster. Nami has more peel. She just has a lot of stuff that Zyra doesn't have. So I feel like Zyra's identity was the burst, and now she just doesn't have that. I still do like Tahm Kench, but I don't know. I mean, I think Nami's really good. Tahm doesn't offer as much lane pressure, but he still has good CC. He's good at breaking tanks, and he's good at saving people from their CC. So he would have been good against Malzahar because I could eat people who got ulted. But I think I am going to start using Nami a lot more just because I think the items are just right for her again. It feels like they may have buffed her a little bit, like lowered her mana cost, maybe on her W. I'm not sure what they did, but she just feels a little more fluid than she did in the past. And picks like Leona aren't as popular now. Who else was good against Nami? Leona was pretty good. Braum is very good versus Nami because he can block her wave with his shield. He does lots of good things, but I think Braum has gotten some nerfs. Leona's just not played as much. So I just think the meta might be right for Nami. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I do like Nami. I think Nami's making a comeback. That was a pretty solid game. I thought we had a great impact, like I said. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and subscribe. Remember, subscriptions not only help show your support for the channel, but they also help bring visibility to other support players out there who might also want an in-depth analysis at a fairly high level of gameplay. I mean, I think Platinum is still like top 3%, something like that. I mean, it's not Diamond. There are lots of Diamond players out there as well, but personally, I know that whenever I'm trying to, eat lunch or just have a few minutes in between, or I just want to just hang out and just chill for a little bit and just watch a support game, it's really, really hard to find those, I think. I mean, maybe I'm looking in all the wrong places, but there just are not a lot of support players that will give you really high commentary and quality insight in the game that they're playing. There are definitely some out there, but I think it's harder to find in other roles. So if you know of any supports, tell them about this channel. I'm happy to take suggestions as well. And if you subscribe, then that lets other supports know this is potentially quality content and it's something they could enjoy. So, because I think this YouTube video, as I think I said earlier, or maybe in the Zyra video, is useful because it's a polished game, so you know it's going to be a good game. You know you're not going to get a garbage game because I'm not going to upload a garbage game. It's going to be a good, close game. So that's where you get better than streams, where you could watch a stream for hours, and it might just be stomp after stomp after stomp, either one way or the other. You don't know if you're getting a quality game with a stream. But you also get the same live commentary as you would get with a stream. So I still give you instant analysis my thought process as I'm fighting it. So it's not like one of those rehearsed montage YouTube videos either, where you don't get the thought process while someone is actually going through the motions. You're getting commentary on top of a replay, which is not quite as good. I don't think it's not quite as realistic. So this is giving you the best of both worlds. It's giving you nice, polished, selected videos, while at the same time giving you that split-second commentary so that you can understand why I'm making the strategic decisions that I'm making as I make them live. So I think it's a great way to get the best of both worlds with the kind of video I'm trying to provide. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you next episode. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I think, or the beginning of the Zyra video, I don't remember, it's getting kind of late. I'm going to try to put out at least one League video every day so that, if you're a devoted League fan and you want to come to my channel for League, you could come and see a video every day, and I'm going to support in every single video that I post. My secondary role is top. I'm not a great top player, I'll tell you that. I just play survival. I just play like Malphite or just something else that's just real easy, and I can still do or be impactful even if I'm behind in lane. But I'm always just going to post up support videos. I'll try to play different supports, but I'm always going to play competitive things I think that are probably in the meta that I think are going to be strong. So I play serious support games, and you can just keep coming back, every day and find those games. So thank you very much. It's always a pleasure broadcasting for you. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I had a great time casting this, and I hope to see you again next episode. Have a wonderful evening.